I ever had was a dream. Let's talk about it. Young rapper, big dream, little apartment. A hyena, eat a beat straight to the carcass. All I need is one mic, I'm on my nines. Bend down, stay down, out the garage with it. Turn nothing into something, made a collage with it. Audacious, pop up, I'm moving confident. True statement, 4 words, ain't nothing stopping this. Rhyme spitter, young critter, get your binoculars. Up and coming, this ain't pop, I'm not popular. Breath of fresh air, I spray like I'm Banaka. Sanitize, stay in the cut like I'm a doctor. Hammer time, can't you hear this verse popping, locking? Put it simply, I got the juice like I'm Cochran. Minute Maid, critter put this juice in a carton. A diamond.
Welcome to an all-new episode of NBA 2K TV.
In the My Career Story.
Being patient, back and forth, my mind racing. No matter how much the weight is, gotta get some hustle cause talent don't always make it. Even if it's late, don't matter because I paid it. Even if you hate, don't matter because you played it. I remember teachers saying I wouldn't make it. Now they in the bleachers at every graduation. Different stages, gradually we elevating. Motivation, hard work and dedication. Life lessons, ain't no better education. No half-stepping, I'm betting on me like it's...
NBA players, one of which is Scoot Henderson.
Him while recording his scene.
Crazy, give up all this that's in my lap, no looking back. Spaceships don't come equipped with rear view mirrors. They dip as quick as they can. The atmosphere is now ripped. I'm so like I'm glad it's night. So the light from the sun would not burn me on my when I shoot the moon. High jump the broom like a preemie out the womb. My partner yelling too soon. Don't do it. Reconsider. Read some litter. Sure on the subject. You sure? You know we got your back like chiropractic. If that do you dirty, we'll in detergent. Now hurry, go on to the altar. I know you ain't a, but remember what I taught you. Keep your heart, 3 stacks. Keep your heart, hey, keep your heart, 3 stacks. Keep your heart, man. These girls are smart, 3 stacks. These girls are smart. Play your part, play your part.
The choosing lover never. Drive a compressor, top notch, get the most, not the lesser. Trash like the $40 in the club. Up the game, it gets no love. She be cross country, giving all that she got. 1,000, I'm pulling Bentleys off the lot. I smashed up the gray one, bought me a red. Every time we hit the parking lot, we turn head. Some wanna choose, but them is too scary. You chose me, you ain't a, you a.
Time to get down with the team. The grass is greener on that other side. If you know what I mean, I show you. You've never seen the 7 wonders of the world. And I can make you the 8th if you wanna be my girl. I say my girl, I don't mean my woman. That ain't my style. Need a real street. Walk a green mile. We piling up the paper on the dining room table. Cause you able to realize I'm the truth and not a fable. We rockin' Russian sable. Keep that chiller on the rack. What I look like with $1,000 for my back. I'm $1 million Mac. they need $1 billion. Put my in your life, watch your daddy get rich. Easy as ABC, simple as 1, 2, 3. Get down with UGK, CBU with B. Cause what's up with no, and what's up with no? Don't be a lame, you know the game and how it goes. We try to get Jones.
Any, many decisions with precision. I pick or make my selection on who I choose to be with. Girl, don't touch. I know you want it to, but there's something I don't do. Tipping for life. That's like making it rain every month on schedule. Let me tell you, get your parasol umbrella, cause it's gonna get better. Prepare you for the sea support. She's supposed to spend it on that baby, but we see she don't.
As Paul McCartney, the lawyers couldn't stop.
Send her into outer space. I know he wish he could, cause he paying $20K a day. That is eating good. Like an infant, just getting drunk, cause you miscalculated the next.
From the giddy up, better choose the right one or pick the kiddies up.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, Coach Stan Van Gundy, and the Hall of Famer Grant Hill here with me at the table, and Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. Let's take a look at the Western Conference standings now that the new year is upon us. Taking a look at Dallas, they've been outstanding thus far, claiming the top spot in their conference. And checking out Baltimore, far behind in the standings.
Well, right now for the Mavericks, give them credit. I mean, they've been playing very well this. Season, but they can't afford to take their foot off the gas pedal right now. They know they have a bullseye on their backs.
Yeah, no one is taking them lightly. This is a team with everything you really need to make some noise in the playoffs.
A look at the starting group for Baltimore. And for Dallas, Klay Thompson is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Washington, and then it's Anthony Davis, and it's Lively in at the 5, down low. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Not just a jump shooter, Thompson is also more than capable of converting inside.
Well, at this point of the season, the identity and merit of each team is becoming more and more clear, Grant.
Oh, yes, indeed. I mean, we have a good understanding of who the real contenders are. But there always seems to be a dark horse team that makes a push in the second half of the season. Anything can happen.
And about a minute gone in the first quarter. This one for 3. Rebound, Anthony Davis.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Irving. Last game, he had 28 points. Davis. And he gets it to go off the front iron.
Yet between his length and touch, Davis is the perfect interior player.
They set the screen. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Beyond the arc. The Mavericks have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Thompson finds Irving. Up top Davis. Shot clock at 6. Shoots from 14. And he buries that one. Back rim and in.
Yeah, the versatility of Davis on offense, he doesn't have to be right under the hoop to score.
Despite entering his 30s, Anthony Davis is not slowing down, Graham.
Yeah, B.A. And last year, AD put up the best rebounding numbers of his career. And his shooting percentage also very high. And just watching him, Davis is still an all-NBA caliber player, capable of taking over on both ends.
Thompson, no good.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Here's Irving. And it's Baltimore with a rebound.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
It's stolen by Irving. Pass to Washington. Back to Irving.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
First team foul.
Thompson in the post. Outside Irving. From downtown. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Don't blink or you'll wonder what Kyrie did with the ball.
And Baltimore calls timeout here. And now we have a minute here to take a look at which teams are playing the toughest defense. In third, the Mavericks.
Where this team really makes an impact is on the defensive end. They're a unified front that doesn't make it easy at all to find open looks.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. Oh, got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Irving.
Yeah, just couldn't make the connection. But you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
Got a piece of it. Takes the 3. Counted from distance.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Dallas leading by 4. Shoots from the line. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Irving's got 5 now.
And just like that, Irving's got his next bucket. His instincts are so strong. The moment he's got the look, he just pulls up.
And the layup is good off the glass. And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up for the Mavs. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Cavaliers.
And as a rule of thumb, the road can really test your team's depth. But they all stepped up and collectively produced a lot of points.
And those are the games you need as a squad. Proving to yourself you can go win in a hostile environment.
Washington outside. Pass to Davis. Lets it go from deep. No good there. Baltimore has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Thanks, guys. Well, after their three-point shooting abandoned them in the finals, the Mavericks have addressed that shortcoming in a major way, acquiring one of the Splash Brothers, Klay Thompson. Klay is eager for a fresh start and an opportunity, I'm told, to add another ring to his championship resume. This should be a match made in heaven.
Without a doubt. Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams.
I just love his approach coming into tonight. Focused and aggressive.
Puts up a 3. Lively grabs the miss.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Left side Irving. Shoots from the baseline. Second chance shot. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. Baltimore has gone 2 of 5 from deep. And it's...
That's what happens when you challenge Davis. He can be so disruptive as a defender.
And Baltimore calls timeout here. And a new group getting ready for the Mavericks. Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. Marshall comes in for Washington. Exum's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Dinwiddie in for Kyrie Irving. Buries it down low.
He's got a big speed advantage in that matchup. Could be a blow by every single time.
The Mavericks leading. Driving to the basket. And they take the lead. For Dallas, they've got 6 of 14 in so far. Dinwiddie outside. The 11-footer. Can't get it to drop. And here's Baltimore now. They're on a 12-4 run. A minute 15 left to play in the first quarter. From the arc. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Mavericks trail by 6. And the Mavericks with some changes. Prosper comes in for Anthony Davis. And Irving is subbed in for Exum. 55 seconds left in the opening quarter. Irving for 3. And it falls for him. He's now 4 of 7 from the field.
A huge part of Kyrie's game. He's so good at capitalizing from outside.
There's a screen. To the middle. And the rebound goes to Dallas. The last time these two teams came together was also in this building, and they were able to win it for the home fans.
They flat out dominated the last time these teams squared off, particularly on the glass.
Yeah, but they can expect a whole lot more resistance this time around. No team likes to lose a rebounding battle.
Martin, he's checked in for Dallas.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Baltimore shooting their first free throws of the game now. And he makes the first. And the Mavericks making a change here. Exum's checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. 23 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Irving. Can't get it to fall. They set the pick. Inside. And he makes it on the layup.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
The shot no good. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Baltimore out. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Baltimore.
Well, a lot of times you'll hear coaches yell, get the ball inside, and you can see why. Good things happen when you get the ball into the paint.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
On the floor for Baltimore.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian, the Mavericks are looking to contend. Coach Jason Kidd said, we're trying to build a championship team, and it's not easy. Dallas has not talked about that for a long time. So to talk about that, it's pretty cool. To be able to build it takes time. We have the personnel. We have the team. Brian, that's confidence.
Yep, and they're in win-now mode, Allie. Thank you. Shot clock at 5. There's the 3. Kyrie Irving clears the rebound. And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be at home. It'll be the second of 3 straight games on their home floor.
And give credit to Dinwiddie, taking the hit well and finding a way to power through it.
side wing. Here's the three. Fires in the triple.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest on the arc.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And, Coach, it seems there's a move to cut out some of the cheap fouls in the game. This notion of, if you wouldn't call it on the playground. Why do you call it in a game? You like to see where it's going?
Yeah, look, there's some times where I think we'd get a better game if the players do what they did in pickup games, Brian, and just called their own fouls. A lot of these cheap fouls would cease to exist. I think there's just got to be a better recognition from referees on what really impacts a play and what doesn't.
Goes back up. And the jumper is on the mark. He's got 5. Mavericks trail by 8. And there's the drive. That one falls.
Cruising past the defense, Dinwiddie showing the burst.
And Baltimore calls timeout here. So for Dallas, Lively, he's checked in for Gafford, and it's Thompson in for Exum. Baltimore making a switch here. Here's Flash. He's covered by Dinwiddie, and there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Baltimore shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And he's good on the 2nd. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the 2nd. Throws it up high, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Dinwiddie. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for P.J. Washington.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
Here's Flash. There's a screen from outside the arc. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. Mavericks trail by 7. Irving, the pass to Thompson. Thompson goes up. And it's Baltimore with a rebound. Fires for 3. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. Well, the Mavericks shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. Irving, that's good.
And I'll tell you what, I mean, slowing down Irving is a team effort. And to this point, they're failing to slow his roll.
Grant, we all know how good Kyrie Irving is, but he's especially lethal in the 4th quarter.
And his clutch moments go far beyond his series winner in the 2016 finals. He thrives in high-pressure moments and has done so his whole career.
Here's Marshall. No points so far. And that one's good.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Pass to Flash. Jacks up a 3. Thompson pulls it in. Dallas has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. The quick look, no good that time.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And there's a pick. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Snatched away. There's the drive, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
And here are the Mavericks now. After the basket by Baltimore on the other end. And that one good. Irving's got 5 points now this quarter.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively. And their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
Pass to Flash. Three-pointer. Lively grabs a miss. Lively's got his 5th rebound in this one. Now here's Dinwiddie. He's guarded closely. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
Well, it took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
Here's Flash. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Now here's Irving. Defense right on him. And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And, Coach, you've been lauded by some of your former players for your pregame preparation. I've seen it myself in the broadcasting world.
Well, I've also been cursed by some of those players for my pregame walkthroughs, Brian. People thought they were way too long, but I just wanted to be as prepared as possible and was one that always believed I'd rather do too much than too little.
Davis, he's checked in for Dallas. Washington comes in for Irving. Thompson passes to Davis. Now here's Washington. Thompson outside. Pass to Dinwiddie. Just 5 on the clock. Fires from the line. Jump shot is good that time. Dinwiddie's got 8 here in this quarter.
Look, if I'm one of his teammates, I just keep getting him the ball. He has been lights out.
Lively grabs a miss. Lively's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And here's Thompson for 3. And it's Baltimore with a rebound.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
For 3. Gets it to go. His second make in 6 tries.
Well, clearly some sort of defensive breakdown there. He is not the kind of guy you give room to at the arc.
And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying it. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
To the inside. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Right side Davis. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second personal foul. You can't let Davis get established positioning inside. If he does, you have to foul him.
Hardy, he's checked in for Dinwiddie. Both free throws good from Davis.
Quite simply, AD is one of the most impactful players in the league. Can take over a game on both ends.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And he banks in the layup. He's got 7.
I like that. Punch it inside. You usually end up with a good shot and or get fouled.
Pass to Hardy. 12 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Tries again. Outside for Davis. The big man, AD, down low.
Yeah, he has a really nice feel from that spot, and the size gives him a clear advantage.
Yeah, and once you see that advantage from the sideline, you just want to yell at him to shoot the ball.
And the first half comes to a conclusion. Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter.
bunch of long-range snipers, cold-blooded. Still a way to go with the selection process, but this is a strong start.
No question. Moving on, the Mavs find themselves in a battle. Close matchup so far.
I like how they've been eating the glass, figuratively.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Well, you look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he's been everywhere.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Davis out there with Derek Lively. Then it's Thompson. Then it's Washington. And it's Irving in at the point. That's Jason Kidd's 5 as we get into the second half. Fader on the way. Counted.
Yeah, the more he knocks those down, the more confidence this coaching staff's going to have in him.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Anthony Davis is letting it fly. He said, the way that teams are playing me, I've been getting back to the mid-range. It's an easier shot instead of fighting the double team, so that's all it is, continuing to trust it and shoot it. Brian, we've seen that jumper be a real weapon for him.
Yeah, that's a good call, Allie. Thanks. Wing shot on the way. The shot no good.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense honest.
Washington outside for the lead. Outside for Davis. Goes up again. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Davis has got 10.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. That shot missing. And here's Davis. He'll bring it up for Dallas. They lead by 1. Irving looking around. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Irving's got 22 points.
Taking what he can get, Kyrie pulls up with confidence in the mid-range.
With this break, let's bring up the teams who've been clicking offensively over the last month. Dallas, 4th.
Well, their offensive efficiency has been incredible. It's why no one wants to play them right now.
They set a pick to halt the run. Stolen by Davis. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. Washington, a good look. And it's Baltimore with a rebound. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Stan, LeBron James is widely regarded as one of the most intelligent players in the league. Who else stands out to you as far as basketball IQ?
No, Brian, that's a tough question. There's so many of them. Nikola Jokic, Luka Doncic. There's just so many intelligent guys in this league. Fans that think it's all about athleticism don't understand how intelligent the best players are.
Knocks it loose. Hey, puts up a 3. Washington grabs the miss.
And with that miss, they're just 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
Outside Irving. And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And a look at the stats for Anthony Davis.
Over his last 10 games, his three-point shooting has gotten a lot better. He looks very confident from deep. There's no doubt he's got the green light to shoot from his coaching staff.
On the wing, Thompson. And he's been a big part of their offense, averaging more than 18 points a game. Just 4 to shoot. Irving for 3. And it's Baltimore with a rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And there's the screen. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. The three. Again, the miss by Baltimore.
This is not how they wanted to start the second half. Just 1 of 5 so far.
Davis, the pass to Irving. Now here's Lively. Davis down low. 10 points for him, and it's good. 2 points.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Fires the three. Drills it from deep.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
Irving for three. Hits the three-pointer. Irving's got 25 points.
Well, that brings his total to 5 makes from beyond the arc for the game. Feeling some confidence from range.
Hook loose. It's blocked. Launches a three. That one no good. For Baltimore, they've gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. There's a screen. Let's go with a three. Sends it home from three-point land. He's got 9.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Thompson with a screen. Lets the three fly. And that one's good. Irving for 3. Irving's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
He hit 3 triples in the first half. 3 more since. That's nothing to shrug at.
And they pick up 2.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. 2-point game. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Irving's got 13 in the second half.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
And the rebound goes to Dallas.
I think this is a rare case of being overcommitted. He tried to go all out at the rim, and they stifled him.
Baltimore has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. It counts! And the foul! P.J. Washington picks one up.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
A big group substitution here for Dallas. Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. Marshall comes in for Washington. Exum's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Dinwiddie in for Kyrie Irving. Up top, Davis. Can't connect from short range. For Baltimore, they've gone 5 of 11 in this third quarter. Driving inside. For the lead. Rebounded by Marshall.
Well, the defense just gave him that shot, and he wasn't able to convert. Very disappointing.
Exum outside. Another shot. And he makes it. Exum's got his first 2 points.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3-ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
11 feet out. He can't get that one to fall. Dallas leading by 3. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Marshall. Fires the 3. The offensive rebound. Outside Davis. Second shot opportunity. Oh, Joe Davis, so athletic.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. The Mavericks on top. They're up by 5. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. On the floor for Baltimore. For 3, Dinwiddie. Can't get it to fall. Now 5 of 7. Baltimore shooting about 47%. A nice number. Uses the glass on the layup. Now here's Irving. Dinwiddie outside. Floats one up. Tipped. They set the pick. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Daniel Gafford picks one up. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Well, you got to love their aggressiveness on the offensive glass. They have just refused to give up on any of the plays.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition. Just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
Exum passes to Dinwiddie. Knocks down the triple. And the Mavericks lead by 5.
Confident shot by Dinwiddie. No hesitation at all.
Stolen by Gafford. Irving, the pass to Marshall. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Here's Dinwiddie. Unable to get that one.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Unloads. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up for the Mavs, leading by 5. And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Thompson, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Baltimore making a switch here. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over the break. Despite the lead, Coach was stern with the guys, mentioning to the team, do not let up. I've seen some big comebacks in this league, and this is not over. An interesting message. BA?
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Here's Dinwiddie. Back to Marshall from behind the arc. And it's Baltimore with a rebound. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Six on the shot clock. From down in the low post, it goes. Now just a 3-point Maverick lead.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to happen.
To the paint. And the dunk by Gafford.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, BA.
Hey, little exclamation point. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Can't cash it in from close range. The Mavericks lead by 5. Pass to Irving. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 3rd assist of the night.
In the interior, Kyrie is money. He has the touch to just drop it in with ease.
The ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Irving. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run.
The man them too inconsiderate, 5-star hotel mixing nut with it. She got thick but she wanna get thin again. Drinking apple cider vinegar, wearing skim cause she wanna be Kim in them. Alright, I know they are bad, stop acting innocent. We ain't got generational wealth, it's only a year that I've had these millions. My whip could have been in a Tokyo drift car, it's fast and furious. I went from the Toyota Yaris to Urus, they had their chance but blew it. Now this gal want me and I'm rich, let's do it.
Take a look at these diamonds, wrong as a life for squinting, can't just stare. We're babe through thick and thin, she already fixed on brown and bad. Could have changed my mind, I was halfway there. 100 meters, I just put 9 gal in a sprinter.
100, it won't fit in one SUV, no. SOS, somebody rescue me, I got too many, I got, they could last me the next 2 weeks. Alright. Like, send the address through, please.
SUV, the outside white, the inside brown like Michael Jack. More time and Bella line and spend like I don't even like my stack. Came on an Irish ferry, let go and it sound like a tap dance. The way that I bought, no yellow, the ref had to give me a black card. Who did what we're doing with rap? Man couldn't sell out his show after all them years of doing a cat. Sprinter, 2 gal in a van, Inter. 2 man in Milan, heard one of my things dating. P Diddy need 20% or whatever. Outside, my head in my hands.
I told her my name is Sen. She said no, the one on your birth certificate. Your boyfriend ran from that diamond test cause they weren't legitimate. She Turkish Cypriot, but her car's Brazilian. I want her, my bro wants her affiliate. I'm cheap, still like, yo, can I borrow your Netflix? She a feminist, she think I'm sexist. Twisting my words, I think she dyslexic. Give me my space, I'm intergalactic. Before I give you my Insta password, I'll give you the pin to my Amit. Alright, this ain't stainless steel, it's platinum. Dinner table, I got manners. T-shirt tucked in, napkin. Still loading, that's the caption. I've only amounted a minimal fraction. Eat good, I got indigestion. Best in my hood, no aspirin. Can't get rid of my pain with aspirin. Dave just came in at Aston, I'm making that Maybach music. They're trying to insult my intelligence. Sometimes I may act stupid. I never went uni, I've been on a campus. The students, if bro let the drumstick beat, then something gon' leak, we ain't playing exclusives.
Take a look at these diamonds, wrong as a life for squinting, can't just stare. We're babe through thick and thin, she already fixed on brown and bad. Could have changed my mind, I was halfway there. 100 meters, I just put 9 gal in a sprinter.
100, it won't fit in one SUV, no. SOS, somebody rescue me, I got too many, I got, they could last me the next 2 weeks. Alright, like, send the address through, please.
Fire for a wife, can't rock with that, I ain't wearing a vest. Man have to send her therapy, she got it a lot on her chest. I'm in Jamaica, Orica best. Hit a lick when cash converters, that don't work, it's chess. I'm doing more and talking less. I love chilling with broke man, book one flight and they're all impressed. I'm in the G63, the car hugged me like a friend through twists and turns. Man living for dying for don't know which one's worse. I'm bags in his and hers, what's hers is hers, what's mine is too. Heard that girl was a, it can't be true if she dated you. AP baby blue, papers pink, I probably hate me too.
It's Saturday night and live on 2K Sports. We've got the excitement of the NBA for you tonight. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Brett Berry. And we'll be catching up a bit from the sideline with David Aldridge. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Chris Middleton.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
So a look at the starters for the Wizards. They've got Chris Middleton. Koulibaly is out there with Jordan Poole. Then it's Sarr, and it's Champagnie in at the power forward. And for Baltimore, we're only around halfway through this very long season, GA. This is when the grind, I think, really kicks in.
Yeah, you think about the physical and mental toll this game takes on you. And I miss being out there, but, man, I tell you, it can be a grind.
From the arc. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Koulibaly. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Baltimore with the ball, following the bucket by the Wizards. Good defense by Poole. And so Poole will bring it up for the Wizards. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Yeah, in that game, the offense was firing on all cylinders, partly because the other team's defense was a no-show.
Yeah, with the defense struggling like that, I think they just stayed with a healthy, consistent pace to get that win.
Baltimore with the ball, following the bucket by the Wizards.
Yikes. Bad miss. If he could be more assertive as a finisher inside, he would be so much more effective.
The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
They can't miss. 4 for 4 and warming up the burners.
Washington shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
Timeout is called. First of the game for Baltimore. Wizards beat them last time when these two teams met in Washington.
Yeah, I remember last time they met up, they just got ran out of the building. They weren't too happy with some of the calls in that game either.
Yeah, they wound up with a lot of foul trouble, but that's on them. The officials were calling it tight, and they never really adjusted. They kept committing fouls, kept complaining, and the game kept getting out of control.
Again, the miss by Baltimore.
Yeah, not really much of a flow offensively yet. Only 1 of 4 from the field.
Number 28, first personal foul, second team foul.
Sarr with it.
Well, due for a miss after 4 of 5 to begin this one.
Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I was able to catch up with the head coach from Baltimore. We got to talking about Jordan Poole and how you deal with a player like him. Coach smiled and said, we want to be as disruptive for him as possible. Anything we can do to prevent him from getting into a rhythm, we'll do it. Keeping Poole off balance is the plan here. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
And while the offense is developing, Alex Sarr is already a huge presence at the defensive end.
Yeah, along with being a great rim protector, he's a 7-footer who can really slide his feet on the perimeter. He can switch on the guards and make them work for their opportunities.
Now, here's Poole. He's coming off a 10-point game against Toronto. The Wizards with another miss. Lets it go with a 3. It's rebounded by... by Koulibaly. Wizards leading by 4. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. The jump hook and middle in the bucket. Get on the assist by Czar.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And Baltimore calls time here. Baltimore making a switch here. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. Taking a look at Baltimore.
And you know, for Baltimore, they're already looking to the offseason. And that's a shame. Their fans deserve a little bit more from this team.
The body language right now kind of telling the story. Losing takes a huge toll on you, especially during an 82-game grind.
Here's Sean. Coming off a stellar performance against Toronto. Pass to Poole. Here's Champagny. The shot by Middleton. Wide open. His three-pointer's off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Just 5 to shoot. Rebounded by the Wizards. To the left side wing. Here's Champagny. And that one, good.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket. They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
That shows the confidence Poole has, not hesitating to rise and fire when the shot's there.
Washington with the rebound. Czar's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Poole. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Poole's got 9.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
They set the pick. Inside to the wing right side. Launches it. Hits it from three-point range. He has 6.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Here's Koulibaly. And that one is hammered home.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
They set the pick. Deflects the pass, and it's going to be out of bounds. Baltimore will retain possession. And let's take a minute now to give a tip of the cap to the top rookie defenders in the NBA this season. Alex Sarr, number 1.
Just great hands, guys. You can never relax when he's guarding you. And that's such a valuable quality. He's got his opponents on notice.
Clock at 6. The 3. It's hauled in by George.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Kispert wide open. He fires. A three-pointer is right on target. And the Wizards lead by 15. There's the screen. To halt the run. Rebound by Kispert.
turn me loose. You never can lose. Now go and turn me loose. Yeah. Now go and take a number. It's real hot to miss like I'm in the yellow Hummer. Got you breathing heavy like you was a runner. Chilling with my crew, we gon' do it till the sun up, yeah. 90s baby, I grew up on driving. A little bit of daylight when the feeling come alive. It's like engine number 9, take it back this time. Let it clear your mind, rewind. Yeah. It's a feeling you can't describe. Now go and close your eyes, and it'll be alright. Yeah. It's a feeling you can't describe. We on a steady climb, and it'll be just fine. Yeah. Now go and turn me loose. I'm getting in my groove. I'm being real good right now. Now go and turn me loose. You know I can't lose. Now go and turn me loose. Come on, baby, I'm all in my zone. The way that I'm rocking, you know that it's on. Last record was truly imperial. We're back in the lab, making new material. Eating rappers for breakfast, I'm skipping the cereal.
A look from before as the Clippers made their way to the locker room, hoping to put on a show. Welcome, everyone. Here in March, things are heating up. Let's check out the teams in the West. You look at the Clippers. When it comes to playoff seedings, they're in a dubious position right now. 9th place in the conference. And checking out Baltimore, currently a ways below.
I think for Los Angeles, they're just not where they thought they'd be as a ball club. Now, after the success they had last season, they were counting on having even a better year.
And you know what? Even though the season hasn't been a complete disaster, they're pretty dysfunctional as a team right now.
A look at the starting group for Baltimore. And for the Clippers, Powell and Kawhi in at the forward spots. Bogdanovich is out there with Ben Simmons. And it's Zubats in at center. So, Clark, here we are, the home stretch of the NBA season.
Yep, and now we get a chance, BA, to see who has something left in the tank. You certainly don't want to peak too early, but you do want to be steady as you move towards the latter part of the season and postseason play.
On defense, the visiting team. Bogdanovich, that's good.
You like seeing Bogdanovich get it done inside. An opportunistic score around the rim.
About a minute into this first quarter. Over to the wing. The three is up. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Knicks.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
The three is up. It's rebounded by Zubats. The Clippers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And Leonard throws it down.
Explosive move by Kawhi at the rim. The defense had no answer there.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. And down it goes. 2 points.
Just taking it right to the rim. And no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Bogdanovich. He's been contributing over 15 a game. Leonard finds Powell. 4 on the clock. From 12 feet. Zubats passes to Simmons. Lays it up and banks it in.
Simmons muscling his way right into a shot. Gets the ball inside like that, it's almost a wrap.
And Baltimore calls timeout here. All right, a chance to check out stats for Bogdanovich.
And a stat to focus on is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been working on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot better on D.
Down low. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's so interesting, Grant. Younger fans may not realize the Clippers had a lot of rough seasons early on.
Well, you know, B.A., that's one way to put it. You know, in their first 27 years in L.A., they only made the playoffs 4 times. But things have definitely changed. Owners have changed. And now they're postseason regulars in the league.
The three. And the three-pointer goes. He's got 5.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
It's stolen away. In transition, here they come. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Powell for 3. And it's Baltimore with a rebound. This game coming after a loss versus the Bulls.
They just weren't careful with the rock. The passing was loose. The ball handling was lackluster. That's not how you win in this league.
Well, you know, you got to take care of the basketball. Hopefully, they learn from that game and are better going forward.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Dunn, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Clippers trail by 3. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. For 3, Powell. He can't hit that time.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Three-pointer. The Clippers grab the miss. Zubac has got 5 rebounds tonight. Shot to stop the run. Leonard gets the bucket. Leonard's gotten a second bucket on the night.
I like Leonard's shot right there. He's very comfortable from that distance.
To the middle. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Dunn's shot is good.
That is just grown man, big boy work from Dunn inside. Incredible athleticism really aids him in getting these types of shots.
And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Six to shoot. Fires it. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Powell. Outside Bogdanovich. Takes a 3. The shot misses. Baltimore has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Launches it. Connects from downtown. 5 points in the game.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Pass to Zubac. Tries a 10-footer. Bogdanovich, that's good.
You got to respect Bogey's offensive game. He can get productive in just about any situation.
And Baltimore calls timeout here. And Los Angeles making a change here. Jones is checked in. And time now to give some credit to the teams that have been getting after it defensively since the All-Star break. Second, the Clippers.
These teams love to feast off turnovers. Back half of the season, they've been as disruptive as anyone.
There's the triple. They get the rebound. 4-3. The rebound by Bogdanovich. The Clippers trail. 11 feet out. And the shot's good. Bogdanovich has got 6. And Baltimore has possession. Here's the pick. To the inside. Jones grabs the board. For Los Angeles, they've got 8 of 15 shots to go. One thing that always stands out, Clark, the way Derrick Jones Jr. can levitate off the floor.
Yeah, he's got tremendous bounce. And you're right, he can just suspend himself in the air, which is unique. And it allows him to be an excellent defender because he can be 5 feet away from a guy and still bother him with his bounce and his length. And he's also become a pretty good corner pocket three-point shooter, too.
Coffee, he's checked in for the Clippers. Powell comes in for Bogdanovich. Inside. And the layup is good. 7 points in the game.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
That's tipped. Jones, the pass to Dunn. 16 feet out. That's short off the rim.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. And tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
The 3-ball. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. There's 37 seconds left to play in the first.
Well, you see the fantastic size for a point. Dunn going 6'4", 220. Not easy to contest inside.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here. And he knocks down the first one. Eubanks, he's checked in for Zubats. He does not get the second one.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
They set the pick. And there's the foul. It'll go on Norman Powell. That's his first foul of the game. Baltimore making a switch here.
Substitution for the away team.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Drives to the hoop, to the right side, down to 5 on the shot clock. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Here's Coffee. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Baltimore out in front, up 1. We've got... And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Baltimore.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
On the floor for Baltimore. Here's Dunn. And it's Baltimore with a rebound.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
From deep. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Too much space on the perimeter. There needs to be a little more energy from the defense.
Pass to Powell. Fires from deep. That's another miss. 1 for 7 in this contest. Powell with a steal. Here's Dunn. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Well, Clark, as we know, player comparison is a popular exercise among fans and analysts alike.
Yeah, I've never really ascribed to that, but in this day and age, I think it's even more unfair to do so because the game has changed tremendously. I mean, three-point attempts and scoring averages are way north, in large part because of the pace of play. So the game has changed, and that means when you're comparing players, it's a little harder to do in a fair manner.
Clock at 6. Shot on the wing. And the jumper is good. He's got 9. Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Powell for 3. Doesn't go for him.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
To the paint. The rebound by Simmons. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the LA Clippers. 6-point game. Hammers the lob through.
Man, I love how Simmons sets the floor up. So good at spotting his teammates for high-quality shots.
From outside the arc, knocks down the long J.
An excellent job of taking what the defense is given.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter.
That's 2 fouls in as many quarters. He may have to adjust his approach now.
Zubats, he's checked in for the Clippers. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Simmons, and the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim. Simmons has got his second basket.
They do not need Simmons to be a three-point shooter. If he can hit the mid-range, Jay, that opens up a lot by itself.
And the 2K leaderboard now gives us a look at the shooting percentage leaders from this past month. Fourth, Ivica Zubats.
One of the hottest players in the league. He's been really sharp from the field recently.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. There's a screen. Second chance effort. It's rebounded by Zubats. Zubats has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Zubats. Zubats has got 9 rebounds now. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, a lot of new developments for the Clippers this season, and obviously they have the new arena, new designs for their logo, jerseys, and court. Not only that, their G League team moving into a brand new arena in Oceanside, renewing the San Diego Clippers moniker. Brian, a lot to be excited about for this Clips team.
No question. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for done. Yep, count it. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Here's Leonard. The 15-footer is good. Leonard's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Obviously, everyone knows about the defense of Kawhi Leonard, but Graham, his shooting is overlooked.
Yeah, you know, he's at about 40% from 3 for his career. You combine that with his wing defense, you get a one-of-one player capable of carrying a team. This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Dunn, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Outside Simmons. Zubats, screen. In transition. Fires from the wing. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact.
And it's not always Leonard's forte, but he's really developed a solid passing game.
Down low. Shoots. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Zubats has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Leonard. A quick shot there. It's off target. Baltimore leading by 6. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Zubats. Zubats has got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Leonard. Nice shot from the wing. Leonard's gotten 4 this quarter.
It's interesting. Coming into the league, Leonard's jumper was a question mark. Now, no one is second-guessing it.
Count that bucket. And here are the Clippers now. Outside Simmons. Pass to Jones. Leonard looking over the floor. Leonard can't get that one to fall. Baltimore has got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. Launches a three. The rebound by Ben Simmons. Clippers trail by 6. Leonard left side from 12 feet. So good near the hoop. Leonard.
Skilled at getting inside and doing work down there. Kawhi Leonard is a confident scorer.
Puts up a three. The Clippers grab the miss. Zubac has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. No problems knocking that one down. Simmons has got 8.
The mid-range jumper isn't the most popular shot these days, but it's working for them.
I love that mid-range shot. It's definitely giving the defender something extra to think about.
Again, the miss by Baltimore.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other reasons.
So for the Clippers, Norm Powell comes in for Jones, and Bogdanovich is subbed in for Dunn. Outside Simmons. And 1:01 left in the half. Pass to Bogdanovich. There's the three. His fourth make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
And this is why Bogdanovich is a vital cog in this offense. It's his ability to stretch the floor like that. Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Baltimore shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And guys, that allows their opponents to play very aggressive defense if they choose to, knowing it's not a bad thing to send them to the foul line.
Golden opportunity to take the lead. Instead, he merely knots up the score.
Leonard right side for 3. Powell. That one doesn't drop. Leonard's shot's good. 12 points for him.
And Leonard has massive hands, which he uses to his advantage to snag offensive boards.
This one for 3. Goes back up. No good on the buzzer beater. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's Los Angeles. Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
Oh, he's going hard in the paint, taking it right at the defense. I love his commitment to getting high percentage looks, Shaq.
And now as the... And that is going to do it.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Without question, Kawhi Leonard displaying his skills today.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Al and Kawhi in at the forward spots. Ben Simmons is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Zubac in at the 5. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Baltimore shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. And so it's Leonard who brings up the ball for Los Angeles. Good! Now 7 for 11 on the night.
Oh, it has been a huge night for Leonard. The skill is obvious, but his strength is what makes him hard to defend.
And there's a pick. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Picked it! To the inside. Lets the 3 fly. Drops in the 3.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
The Clippers trail. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Bogdanovich, that's good.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Here he goes. The rebound by Simmons. Simmons has got his 4th rebound in this one. For 3, Powell. The shot that time not on target.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
4-3. It's rebounded by Zubats. Zubats has got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after it. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. And now a 4-point Los Angeles lead.
Guys, I'll tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Topic is checked in for Baltimore. Inside. And there's the screen from downtown. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
There's Bogdanovich with the 3. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
And when it comes to the 3, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
Yeah, you got that right. I mean, you got it real right. They are lighting it up from beyond the arc this time.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
I'll tell you what, we know he's been struggling tonight, but his teammates have pitched in big time.
And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for Los Angeles. On Tuesday, they kick off a road trip in Oklahoma City where they'll take on the Thunder. Then on Thursday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the Detroit Pistons.
And for that game against the Lakers, it's going to be a hard-fought battle. You just hope they are able to execute their game plan as it should be a close one.
You know, at almost 7 feet tall, Simmons is hard to guard because he's got excellent speed. He knows how to use his body. And if you get too physical with him, he knows how to draw fouls.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
You know, when you talk Kawhi Leonard, you start with his defense. And I don't know if there's a better wing defender around.
Kawhi Leonard. And Leonard drops them both. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. They set the screen. The 3 is up. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Leonard's got his 5th rebound in this one. Releases from 15. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. A nice shot by Zubats. And the Clippers lead by 7.
Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. From deep, nails it from beyond the arc. He's got 7.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Exactly what the doctor ordered. Those 3-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly if they can keep it up.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
We know Kawhi Leonard is a former Finals MVP. Jimmy Butler said, there are guys that are like, quote, I'm going to find the best way to win. In a 7-game series, I'm going to get the best of you in the end. Kawhi's definitely up there. Whatever he's got to do, he is going to find a way. And Brian, Butler would know a thing or two about that, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you know that. No question about his abilities. There's a screen. Wide open. It's rebounded by Zubats.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Simmons, the pass to Leonard. Powell outside. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. Leonard's got 3 assists tonight.
That time you saw how Leonard surveyed the floor and found the guy with the best look.
Fires the 3, and again, it's Baltimore from deep.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. The Clippers making a switch here. Dunn's checked in. Outside Bogdanovich. Three-pointer. Drains the triple. Bogdanovich has got 8 points in the quarter.
You can tell Bogdanovich is in an attacking mindset right now, being aggressive and getting rewarded for it.
Goes up on the wing, and he knocks the jumper down. Los Angeles leading by 7. Dunn, the pass to Zubac. Powell outside. Leonard on the wing. Four on the clock. Cash money. Out of his 14 attempts, he's drained 9 of them.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
1:43 left in the third quarter here. Pass to Bogdanovich. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Out to the right wing. Puts it up. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Zubac has got his 16th rebound on the night.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want... to do
Congratulations.